Cyber Attacks 101. 6 threats every business should be aware of. A cyber attack is an attempt by hackers or cyber criminals to gain unauthorized access to a computer system or network with the intent of stealing, modifying, or destroying data.
Cyber attacks can take many forms and can happen to anyone, and they can be devastating.
It's not just the big companies that are at risk. In fact, the small to mid-sized businesses are often most vulnerable, and if you do sustain an attack, the consequences can be severe. Did you know that 60% of mid-sized companies that sustain a cyber attack go out of business within 6 months? And that's a scary statistic, but it's the reality we're facing. Cyber criminals are experts at tricking employees into action that allows them into the company's system. This can cause serious damage. It's crucial to make sure that your employees are aware of the risks out there and are trained to recognize the potential threats. Here are the 6 most common ways that you could be under cyber attack.
Phishing.
Phishing attacks involve tricking a user into revealing sensitive information, such as login credentials, credit card numbers, or personal information, by posing as a legitimate entity through emails, text messages, or social media messages.
It's criminals phishing for information. You could probably check your spam folder for many examples. They're incredibly clever nowadays, tricking people into clicking on links or giving sensitive info away.
Malware.
Malware is software designed to damage, disrupt, or gain unauthorized access to a computer system. Malware can take many forms, such as viruses, trojans, spyware, or ransomware.
Ransomware.
Ransomware is a type of malware that infects a computer system and holds the victim's files or data hostage by encrypting them. The attacker then demands payment, usually in the form of cryptocurrency, in exchange for providing the decryption key to unlock the files.
Ransomware can be delivered to a computer system through a variety of means, such as phishing emails, malicious downloads, or through a vulnerability in the system. Once the ransomware infects the system, it can be spread to other devices on the network and cause widespread damage.
Ransomware attacks can have serious consequences for individuals and organizations alike. Victims may lose access to critical files or data, and the cost of paying the ransom can be substantial. Even if the ransom is paid, there is no guarantee that the attacker will provide the decryption key or that the files will be fully restored. In addition, the payment of ransoms can incentivize further attacks, leading to a vicious cycle.
DDoS attacks.
Denial of service, aka DDoS attacks, have an aim to overload a network or server with a large amount of traffic or requests, making it unavailable to legitimate users. This type of attack can result in the interruption of important services, websites, or entire networks.
Man in the middle.
Man-in-the-middle attack is when a cyber criminal intercepts communication between 2 parties and masquerades as one of them. This allows the attacker to eavesdrop on the conversation or steal sensitive information.
Password attacks.
Password attacks attempt to gain access to a user's account by guessing or cracking their password. This can be done through various methods, such as brute force attacks or dictionary attacks. We'll get into those later. But once the password is obtained, the attacker can gain access to the victim's accounts and sensitive information.
Now, before you think that's it, it's not. We made a video with 20 other ways you could be under a cyber attack. Check that out next. It'll blow your mind.